already. Okay, hi. Hi. Welcome to All Right For You Now, Sunday Share. I'm your host, Dr. MF. Nice to be here. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're dropping by and learning some things, and I'm sharing some things with you. If you haven't realized, I've been real tight busy and been focused on one thing only. I am focused on PPP. That is the Paycheck Protection Program for small businesses. If you are just dropping by, I'm letting you all know that you literally have about maybe a day, at least about 24 hours to get the PPP in if you haven't gotten it in. Okay, so I want to bring it all together. I want to make sure that you realize that this is basically the first time that they are really focused, the government is really focusing on small businesses, allowing small businesses to get business loans, whereas they didn't do that before. They promised that they would, but they never really did. So if you are a Uber driver, or if you are an independent contractor, or if you actually have a small business and you're a sole proprietor and it's just you that's working that business, you can qualify for this PPP. If you don't want someone to do it, then just find out how to do it yourself. If you need me to tell you how to do it, fine. I'll tell you how to do it. Just, hit me up on my inbox or contact me through my website, I Write For You Now, or just look me up at info@I Write For You Now. But I just wanted to share with you all the things that are important for making your passion into a business. So this is literally the time to really get it done. If you are in love with fashion, then you should be making that your business. Okay, we have unemployment from the government. We have PPP loans from the government. We have, what else? It's PPP, unemployment, and what else is it? It is the PPP unemployment, and it's something else that the government is giving free, but they giving it all to us. They really are giving it all away to us. So, and the stimulus, that's what it is. We got the PPP, the unemployment, and the stimulus. There's no reason why we should be working for someone else, especially if there's no jobs. There's literally 10 million people that are laid off. Did you know that 20% of businesses have been certified for the Business Bureau? The Census Bureau has reported that 20% of new businesses have been registered. So this is actually the time for you to register your business. If you haven't done so in the past, definitely do it now, because this PPP that people are actually getting and actually applying for, I don't think this is going to be the last. Biden is in office. Kamala Harris is in office. So you're going to have a lot more opportunities. I believe that the banks are going to become more flexible to business owners. But we have to make sure that our business is on point. Okay, so if you're doing a nonprofit, I do see my friend Thomas Jones in there. Hi, Thomas. He is good to get in contact with because he does nonprofits, and he will do the SAMs and it's the SAMs and the DUNs. Okay, so if you're looking to get that done, hit up some people that really know what they're doing. You're not in this by yourself. We're all in this together. And this is really the time for businesses and entrepreneurs to really get it done. So I just want to share some things with you in order to get your business up and running. There's 10 steps to actually start a business. Okay, the first steps is to actually conduct a market research. Where you're conducting a market research, you want to know if your product or if your service is a need for it. Okay, so for me, I write scripts, I write grants, and I form businesses. So I know there is a need for what I do because I already tested my market. I tested my market through my Facebook. I tested market through Instagram. I tested my market through my contacts that I have. So I've actually used some of the people that I already know and just asked them if I could help them, or what I did was a need for it. And everybody agreed, like, yes, there is a need for me to adapt my script and my novel into a script. There's lots of authors out there that want to do that, and I want to be able to help them. So I do a couple of things, but my whole thing is I write for you now means I will write for you now. That's what that means. Okay, so another thing is, in order number 2, in order to actually start your business, you could write your own business plan. So if you're unable to write your business plan, just jot it down. It doesn't have to be big. It could be 1 page. You could have a 1-page business plan on how you are going to do what you're going to do. Step by step of what you want to do, or how you're going to sell, and what your plans are. And that you can actually include your marketing plan with your business plan. Okay, number 3 is funding your business. So if nothing else has actually changed your mind, it should have been the economy that we have been dealing with to actually find ways out to how to fund your business. Like I said, there is PPP, there is unemployment, and there's stimulus. You're getting ready to get $1,400 just because we're in a pandemic. Let that money work for you. Okay, so don't buy anything frivolous. Actually buy something that is going to improve what you're going through right now. And that is financial stability and financial freedom. Okay, number 4 is pick your business location. Whether you decide to have an online business selling your products or services, or either you decide that you want to go into a brick and mortar, it's actually cheaper now than ever because there is a lot of vacancies because of this pandemic. So this is the opportune time to actually get a good spot to open up your business. Okay, number 5, you want to choose a business structure. When I talk about choose a business structure, I'm meaning like what you want your business to be. Do you want it to be a limited liability corporation? I was talking to someone today. All right. And she was like, no, I don't think I'm ready for a limited liability corporation. But she's selling products for skincare and hair care. Hello, you mess up my skin on my hair, I'm having a problem. I'm coming after you. So a limited liability corporation actually stops that from happening. Okay, if you have a limited liability corporation, they can only sue you for what your company is worth. And the only thing that your company is worth is what you have in that business account. Okay, so you want to know if you want an incorporation, if you want a sole proprietorship, if you want to be an independent contractor, or if you want a nonprofit. You have to find out the structure that you really want in your business. Number 6, you want a business name. That's pretty easy. Just think about something that hasn't been used before. Okay, because I took over I Write For You Now, right? And I actually have another business called We Write For You Now. So that's taken too. Because I'm thinking that I want to expand my business. So We Write For You Now, meaning I really would love to actually have people that help me write grants, help me write scripts, help me write creative content. We could do it together and actually make money, and it's all good. And then we'll be helping each other as well. All right, so the next one, the number 7 would be register your business. That's what I do. I register every business that I have is actually necessary. You know, I have came from a time that I didn't register at one time, and I actually learned from my mistakes. That's why I said, listen and learn. Don't live and learn. You don't have to live and learn if you listen to somebody else that went through it. So what I will always tell people is to make sure you register your business. Whatever structure that you want in your business, make sure you register on the state level, on the federal level, and on the county level. You have to register all your businesses. Then you need to apply for a license. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, Deborah agrees with me. You have to apply for a license or a permit, depending on what you do. If you are not if you're not really an expert in finding out that information, well, then you reach out to somebody that is. Okay, I write for you now. That's what I do. I form businesses for entrepreneurs. There's other people that do the same thing that I do. You can look for me. You can look for somebody else. But if you don't know what you're doing, definitely get some consultation on it, because the making a mistake can be costly. So you don't want to make the mistake. Right. So then the next one, and the next number 10, what you have to do, you have to open up that bank account. Okay, there is so many people that want this PPP right now, and they just did half things, really half. They didn't do everything that they were supposed to do. So they may have a business, but they don't have a bank account. And if you don't have a bank account, where the government gonna put your money at? They're not gonna send you a check, because I don't see too many people, even though they wanted to avoid a check. I don't see too many people that actually are, the government is not sending out checks too much. Now, IRS is giving checks here or there, but in order to get this money, this is the whole point of this conversation today. In order to get any government money, you have to legitimize your business. I have been saying that over and over again, and I will continue saying the same thing. Legitimize your business. This is the time that small businesses are going to be the next millionaires, including myself. Yeah, I'm claiming it. So definitely legitimize your business. If you need help, let me know. I'm out because I'm crazy busy. I'm doing PPPs for everybody I know, because if they got their stuff together, they getting this money, and a lot of people I know is getting money. All right, so if it's not you this time, it could be you next time. All right, so any questions, comments, concerns, get with me. I'm glad to be here with you. Have a great Sunday. Talk to you next week. All right. Peace. Bye.